Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the Zerostart Silicone Heating Pad. And what this is going to be used for is during those very cold nights, freezing temperatures, when the fluids in your vehicle start to thicken up, applying the heat to the tank through this pad is going to help thin it out, allowing you a much more smooth startup. So the way this works is we've got the silicone pad here, it's got a heating element to it, and it's got an adhesive backing. So what will essentially happen is sticking this onto the tank, whether it be a hydraulic, transmission, or the oil pan. And once it's stuck on, you have a 6-foot cord that's going to go into a 120 volt or standard household outlet, and that's going to give us 250 watts of ambient heat applied to the tank. It's going to help warm up those fluids inside and help them flow a lot more freely. So what's going to come with your pad is going to be a scraper to help flatten it out. You're going to get a tube of silicone, and you're going to get a couple of zip ties as well to help run your cord. Now, the real secret to the installation and to make sure everything goes smoothly is the preparation of the surface. What you're going to want to do is clean the surface off very thoroughly. What you'll then do is take your pad, put it up in whatever configuration you want it to run, and the configuration, you should be mindful of where the cord is and where you want to route that cord. In this case, we're going to route it up and through the front of our grill. It's really the easiest place to do it, and it's going to be the most accessible in the future. So once we have it in the configuration we want, we'd put it up, we'd do a trace around it. Now whether we etch that into the paint or use a grease gun or a grease pen, whatever works, we just want to get a good outline of it. And once we do that, we're going to take some sandpaper, we're going to take the paint off of the metal because the adhesive is going to stick best to the raw metal. Once all that is taken off, we're going to clean it again, this time using an acetone or a brake cleaner because we really don't want to have any kind of cleaner up there that leaves any sort of residue at all. So those are generally your best options. Once we do that, we're going to plug the cord in for about 3 to 5 seconds. That's going to apply some heat and get the adhesive a bit softer. We're going to apply it on, use our scraper to get rid of any air pockets that are in there at all. And once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and plug it in again for about 5 to 10 seconds. Use the scraper to press in a little bit more because we really want to ensure we don't have any air pockets in there that's going to help shake this loose later on down the road. Once we've done that, we're going to take our silicone and run a bead around the edge of it just to help seal it off. And again, make sure that no peeling comes up from the edges or anything like that at all. It takes, by the way, about 24 hours for that silicone to cure. So keep that in mind whenever you're about to go for your next ride. We really don't want to start up the engine any sooner than that 24 hours. Once we've done all that, we'll go ahead and route our cord all the way up through the grill, and we're going to use our zip ties to help that. Now, there's nothing that says you have to run it through the grill, but for the placement of this oil pan, I think it's the most accessible area, and it's going to be the easiest to reach in the future. So that's really it for this heating pad. Pretty simple. Again, preparation of the surface is your main concern whenever you're putting this on, but this should help you get your vehicle and your equipment started up in those extreme temperatures without any issue. If you have any questions about it, please drop those in the comments below. We'd love to take your questions and answer them for you, and it's going to help other neighbors just like you figure out if this is the best option for them. Once again, this is Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.